Hi guys, my name is Bethany. I apologize for my camera. It's not fully working, but today we are going to talk about how to make easy, quick meals and how to shop on a budget. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the five basic ingredients to always have in your kitchen. First thing is your rice, and you have canned beans or lentils. Then you have eggs, frozen vegetables, or oats. But in order to know how much we need to buy or which product is the best, we need to know some shopping tips. So the first tip I have for you is to check the unit price. So the unit price is the price the product is sold per ounce or per pound, and this helps you spot the better deal, even if the package sizes are different. And ways to do this is by one, by looking at the total price of the item, two, looking at how much is in the product, such as the ounces, the pounds, or the liters, and then dividing those two numbers to get the amount, such as the formula above, which is unit price equals total price divided by quantity. An example I have for you is say you are buying peanut butter, and the first jar is $4 for 16 ounces, while the second jar is $5.50 for 24 ounces. Now, if you divide these, for jar A, it will be about 25 cents per ounce in the jar. But for jar B, when we divide $5.50 by 24, it is about $23 per ounce, meaning that jar B is the better deal. The next tip I have for you is to buy in bulk, but only to do it if it's necessary. You want to stock up on your non-perishables like rice or pasta, especially if they're on sale. But you don't want to buy these things if you know that you aren't going to use them before the expiration date, because this will become a waste of money. The third thing I have for you is to make a shopping list and stick to it. When you plan your meals ahead, you want to make a list based on what you need. This saves your time and cuts down on the extra spending. You can either use an app like your Notes app or paperless, whatever helps you do it best. And my last tip for you is to avoid impulse buys. Don't go shopping when you're hungry if you know that you're going to be tempted by the things that are on the shelves. And, maybe give yourself a rule. If it's not on the list, then don't buy it. Or if if it's not on the list, maybe wait 24 hours, then make the decision if you should buy it or not. The next thing we're going to talk about is meal prepping. The point of meal prepping is to save your time and save your money, but it also allows you to reduce your waste and make better, healthier food choices. So when it comes to meal prepping, it's important to pick a day to cook all your food so that way you have all your food prepped to eat during the week. Now, an example of your budget and your list could look like this. Maybe writing out all the meals that you're going to make for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This could be different varieties, maybe your favorite foods, maybe a quick and easy recipe that you want to try out, stuff like that. And then for your grocery list, you want to make sure that you have every single ingredient that you're going to use in these recipes, the quantity, such as the pounds or the ounces, and the liters, and also the estimate cost per product. This will allow you to have a range of your budget, which an example of above says $50 to $60 for all those meals for one person. Now it may vary if you are buying for maybe two people or three people, but yeah, if you want to make your budget based off of how many people you are serving. But yeah, and so these are some ideas that I have for you for no cook lunches if you don't really have time to cook or maybe you don't know how to cook. So first thing you could always make is like a wrap or a sandwich. They're pretty much the same thing, just the bread is different. And you can put your favorite meats, your favorite cheeses, your favorite vegetables, literally anything that you may like. Same goes with salads. Salads, it can be any vegetable that you want. Maybe it's like a Caesar salad or like Southwest salad, any salad out there. And so the third one, it could also be like a snack box. Maybe some crackers, some cheese, some meat, maybe some grapes on the side. Something that's just really easy for you to put together. Then we also have cold pasta salad, which they also have pre-made boxes that you can use, or you can find a recipe to make your own. Lastly, there is hummus and vegetable plate. And in the picture, they have carrots, celeries, tomatoes, and cucumbers. And literally any vegetable goes with hummus. And so these are some quick, easy ideas that I have for you. Obviously, there's more that you can look up online, but I hope that these tips and tricks were able to help you with everything that you're trying to figure out for your meal prepping and stuff like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and bye.